Tarot. Thank you so much for finding this channel. If you're new here, I'm very new to YouTube, so I'm trying to grow my channel. If this resonates with you, if you could like and subscribe and share, I appreciate every time I get a new subscriber. So this is going to be Leo's career, money, and finance read for the next 30 days. So December 15th-ish to January 15th-ish, but the next 30 days, whenever you read this, see this, hear this. Don't mind me, my aphasia. Okay, so let's get right to it. Ooh. Clean energy food, okay? When you fuel your body with healthy organic diet, you increase your energy levels and the ability to focus. This automatically leads to more efficiency, better ideas, higher vibration, which attracts the golden opportunities and beneficial relationships. Well, it's the holiday season. You know, we have, if you're in America, we have Halloween where we stuff our faces full of candy. We have Thanksgiving where we stuff our faces full of everything. Christmas where we stuff our faces full of more. And then January when we regret all of it. So maybe we have indulged a little bit too much, or maybe just what we eat has caught up with us and we're feeling sluggish as a result. But that is having an effect on your body, on your energy levels, and on your productivity because of it. Okay. And mood. Your mood, definitely. I got mood. The more sugar you eat, the more sugar you crave. Like I'm one to talk, but yeah. My sage is kind of going crazy. Okay, let's see where you currently are with your career, money, and finance. What's the energy right now for Leo? You're not balanced. Well, this goes with with the oracle card saying that your body's not balanced. You're not balanced. You don't have balance right now in your work, either in your work environment or with your money. More is going out than is coming in. It's probably the holiday season. Let's see what's blocking you currently. You've got the Fool card. I don't take this as new beginnings right now. It could. Some of you could have some new ventures going on in your finances. I just feel like you're being foolish with your money, possibly. Maybe a smooching. Just being a little bit foolish with the holiday season, spending more than you have coming in currently. Let's see what your strengths are. You're overindulging. Woo! Even with everything going on, you're able to focus on work. You're able to use work as a distraction for whatever else is going on in your life that's not balanced, okay? You can block it all out by pouring yourself into work. And then that kind of, like for people, if maybe you don't have a lot of celebrations going on for the holiday or just stuff like that, you're pouring yourself into work to distract you from things in your personal life that aren't flourishing like you'd like. Let's see what your weaknesses are. Yeah, 5 of coins in reverse. More is going out than's coming in right now. You have a deficit in your budget currently. You're working really hard, but you're spending more than you anticipated. And it doesn't mean you're broke. It just means that you're spending more than you anticipated. You spend more than you're budgeting currently. This is not more of a career read. This is more of a finance read right now. Let's see what your opportunities for growth are. Sorry. You have the Ten of Swords. You have the Ten of Swords. Something is over. Something is over. You have the Five of Coins, you have the Five of Cups, and you have the 10, okay, of Swords. 2 5s equal a 10, okay? So something happened to cause completion. Maybe somebody, there was an ending in a job, there was an ending in somebody's finances, but with every ending comes a transformation. Whenever, and I know it's cliche, but every time a door closes, a window opens, or another one, whatever, however that goes. But it's true, because when we die, we transform into something more beautiful. Death is very scary, okay? Because people are unsure what's going on after death, what happens after death. So we fear the unknown. But once we're dead, we don't have any more worries. Well, until the next life comes. But we don't have any more worries. We become a higher level, a higher energy level, a higher vibration. We become spirit, okay? After the Ten of Swords is death, and after death is judgment, okay? It's raising your vibration to something more. But you're currently in the middle of that transit, okay? So you're dead and done. And I don't feel like this is like the ending of a job. I don't feel like you're getting fired or anything. I feel like you're just worn out. I feel like you're just like you walked in the house from work and everything with the holidays has gotten to you, and you just plop on the couch because you don't have an ounce of energy left in you. That's what I see here. And that probably plays into the clean energy food. You're probably so busy with the holidays, and you're so kind of overspent, overspent financially, overspent energetically, and you're not feeding yourself properly. You're not eating proper nutrients. You're not eating a balanced diet. You're eating a lot of junk food. You're eating a lot of Thanksgiving leftovers and candy and cakes and parties and everything else and cookies. And, you've, maybe put on a little bit of holiday weight or whatnot, and you're just not feeling good. I know I'm there. I have been wearing leggings for the past couple weeks because my pants don't fit. So I'm not judging. I'm being serious, but I'm not judging. But yeah, so I don't see this as anybody losing a job. I see this as more of like you're dead, done, you don't have any left in you, okay? But once that comes is when the death comes, and then judgment. And judgment is like in this kinds of situations where like you decide to go to the gym because you've had enough and you make that decision for change, for transformation. I'm not saying you're going to go to the gym right now. This is not like a career, money, finance, and workout regimen read, but it's done, it's enough. You're going, whatever it is that you're overindulging in, whether it's spending, whether it is eating, whether, whatever it is, the opportunity is for you to be done with it. The opportunity is for you to get over it and then realize how bad it's been for you energetically and change that, okay? Let's see what the advice is from your spirit guides. You're currently the Queen of Wands in reverse, okay, which is not a stable energy. The Queen of Wands in reverse, the Queen of Wands, okay, is a very charismatic, very in control, balanced, loving, somebody who can create anything from nothing, somebody who's very beautiful, very seductive, but in a healthy way, very honest, like a really good friend, okay, a really good partner, somebody really, really good. In Wands, it's somebody who's just trying hard, but they don't get where they need to be. Okay, and they can't make things, it's like that unbalanced energy. Somebody who has the good intentions to do, but doesn't follow through. And you're not following through because you have no more steam left in the engine. Okay, and I know we're talking about health a lot in this read, but your health is affecting your financials. Your health is affecting your performance at work. Your health is affecting your overindulgence in spending and food. I feel like one begets the other. You feel like crap because you've been eating like crap. So you feel like crap, so you're going to do something to make yourself feel better by going shopping or, having another slice of pie. I ate a whole pie at Thanksgiving, so no judgment. And, then the cycle perpetuates, okay? But then the more you do that, the more unproductive you become in your work environment because your energy levels are so low, you know? And especially if you're eating a lot of sugar, you're gonna have a sugar crash, you know? And I know that's real for me. So, you know, the step one where to start is to get back balanced in yourself emotionally, because you don't want to do the emotional eating and the emotional spending. And once you clear that energy, then the physical, the cleanse, maybe a detox, a tea detox or something. I know that helps me a lot. I do like the water with juice, not with juice, water with like lemons and stuff in it. I will drink that for a few days, and that'll help me. So let's see what the outcome is if you do take their advice, which is to balance yourself again. To balance, yes, you'll go back. Okay, so you started on this trajectory, okay, and this has been recent. This has not been like forever. Maybe for some people you've been for a while, but this is recent. I feel like this is like holiday energy, okay? This is the past couple months you've got on the wrong path energetically, and it's just kind of it's snowballing, okay? And I feel like you're gonna be, if you take their advice and you just kind of go back to the balance of things, it'll be fine. You'll be fine. You'll get back on the track. It'll be hard for a little bit, but you'll get back on track, okay? Especially with your finances and your energy levels. And if you don't take their advice, you'll have the star in reverse. You're just going to keep going down this path, which is not in your best interest. It's not in your best interest financially, because you're spending way too much money, and energetically, because, you know, one is going to keep begetting the other. If you don't feel good, you're going to look for coping mechanisms to make yourself feel good, which is shopping, which is low productivity at work, and then you're going to keep eating crap. Let's get some clarifiers. Temperance in reverse, let's clarify that. This is where you currently are, your state of being. Justice. Yeah. You're trying to be balanced, and look at even justice in this card, okay? In each card it's different, but you have the seasons, okay? You have the seasons. And I feel like it just is the seasons. I feel like, you know, especially if you're in America, I know I see the metrics, so people in other countries do watch me, but the majority is in America. It's just the season, you know what I mean? We're in the holiday season. We are in, you know, Thanksgiving and Halloween and all of those. So I feel like it's just temporary. It's just the seasons, but it is having a large impact on you energetically, physically, and that leads to your productivity and leads to you feeling low, and you were spending too much money, just a little bit too much money. Let's see what's blocking you, which is you being foolish about the situation, okay? You could be spending too much on Christmas also to impress people, or to make people happy. Yes. Knight of Swords, reverse. So you're being foolish, and you're not like taking a minute to think, okay? So the Knight of Swords is quick action and truth, logic, thinking, okay? You're not doing that. You're going and you're doing stuff without thinking things through, because you're doing it in an emotional state. You're doing it in a state where you just want to do it, and I feel like it's almost like a little bit of a codependent energy. Not codependent, but like a coping mechanism, you know? So you just have to be careful about that, but that's what's happening. And if you just take a minute, why am I making this purchase? Is it a need or a want? Okay, what's my budget? Did I budget? Okay, I have to budget. Am I trying to impress someone? Am I trying to make somebody else happy that's going to put me into debt? That's going to break my own budget. That's going to break my own balance and my own sense of security, okay? Why am I eating this cake? Why, do I need to eat it? Is there something else that's, more calorically nutrient? Maybe a little bit of sugar, like, strawberries and whipped cream would be much better than a piece of cake or some cookies, because at least strawberries have nutrient, and strawberries and whipped cream, they're not that terrible, but instead of something, a big piece of cake and like, a big pasta dinner and like all that stuff, okay? Let's see what your strengths are, which even though you're on super low energy levels, you are still trying to work. You're still trying to be productive. You're still trying to keep going, even though you're blocked by your energy levels currently. Let's clarify that. Yeah. You are trying to spend money to make somebody happy. You're trying to spend money to make somebody happy. You're trying to spend money almost to, if it's Christmas shopping, okay, you're trying to spend money to entice somebody to, you know, if this is a dating, you know, oh, look what I can buy you. Or if it's not a situation like that, you're just trying to get somebody's attention by buying them things. And yes, that's really, really nice, but that's not healthy. That's not healthy at all, especially if you're going to put yourself in a bad situation because of it, okay? Let's see what your strengths are. Your weaknesses, which is watching the coins go down the drain. I'm going to show you this card, okay? The coins represent time and money, okay? And you've got this guy, and he's in the desert, right? There's the Sphinx and the pyramids behind him. So he's in the desert, and what's more valuable in the desert than water? Nothing, okay? So the coins are actually, the one coin is the sun, okay? And the other coins are pictured down here, and it's water washing away, okay? So you're just like watching your money like go down the drain. And for what? The newest Apple Watch? I don't know. Is that really important? If you have to buy somebody's love or impress them with money, that's not a keeper. That's not something you're going to be able to sustain long term. And what if one day you can't? And what, they're just going to leave? Is that what you want? Yes. So we have the 5 of coins with the chariot, okay? So you're watching your money go down the drain to try, and the chariot follows the star. Okay, the chariot follows the star. It follows its intuition, the guiding light. It follows like its hopes and dreams, its life purpose, spirituality. In reverse is what you're going to get if you don't take their advice. But the chariot follows because you're trying to follow that, because you're trying to get your star. You are doing it in a not productive way, and it's affecting your money. And maybe it's just a little bit of money, you know. I'm saying people are going bankrupt over this, you know. It's going to be different for everybody because this is a general read, but just be mindful, okay? And what is the opportunities? Temperance in reverse again, okay, but it's temperance with the 10 of swords. The 10 of swords is ending and completion, okay? So temperance in reverse again, but that's what's ending. So the opportunities are to end the unbalance. You can end the unbalance. You have to eat right. You have to be mindful of the way you spend your money. This isn't career advice right now. This is just how you manage your life currently advice. And let's see what the advice is. We've got the Fool again. Okay, so the Fool was what's blocking you. Okay, and that could be you being foolish, or it could be somebody else that's foolish that you're trying to impress. But you've got the Fool with the 8 of Cups. So it's just walking away. See, the 8 of Cups is like somebody walking away to somebody else, and that chick is like crying. So it's walking away of something that is foolish, okay? That Queen of Wands in reverse energy. That's what their advice is to walk away from that unstable energy, to walk away from what's making you be unbalanced, what's chaotic, what's unstable, okay? And let's see the outcome if you take their advice, which is you being able to get back on track on the path that you're supposed to be. Yeah, 5 of coins in reverse. which is the same card. It's just in a different deck, okay? In this deck, he's like, the coins are on the floor and he's sitting out in the rain, okay? Because he's homeless, because he lost all his money. But it's in reverse. So going back on the path to go back to that, but in reverse, to start over, to fix it. You're going to be able to fix it if you just balance yourself. And I'm not saying you have to leave anybody. I'm not saying that you have to quit your job. I'm just saying you have to balance. You have to have moderation with what you eat, with what you spend, and with the energy that you give to yourself. Your body needs to heal. You're not paying attention to your health right now, okay? And the outcome, if you don't, which is the star in reverse, you not being aligned properly to your best self, to your higher self, you not having like what you want, you know, your ultimate what you want. Yeah. We have the Nine of Wands and the Sun in reverse. So the Nine of Wands is the card of resistance, the card of being able to, how do I put it? Being able to keep going, even if like the battle's really, really hard. You can, there's a word in my head and it just won't come out. What am I thinking of? I don't know. There's a word in my head, but it's stuck in there. But in the Nine of Wands reverse, you're not able to like hold the barracks anymore. You're not able to, you just can't go anymore. You just can't, you just lost your steam. You're done. You give up. You can't keep the resilience anymore. And the Sun in reverse, okay? You just like, you're done. You're done. You're empty. Get out of gas. You know, bank account's out of gas, body is out of gas, energy is out of gas, everything's out of gas, okay? Let's get your life purpose cards to see. This isn't really a career read, this is more of a finance read, so nobody's going through major career changes right now, but life purpose. I'm going to get a life purpose card. Healing. You have a spiritual gift of healing and a desire to share it with others, okay? That also might be the problem you're having, is that you want to help everybody, you want to heal people, and you're giving way too much of yourself. Way too much, and you've got nothing left in the tank, okay? But with healing abilities, you also need to be able to heal yourself. Okay, so I would just take a really low month. I would really sit down and budget my holiday shopping. Okay, what is in my budget? What will leave me in a comfortable spot? What you know, let me make a workout routine. Let me make a food routine. And if I'm going to parties, let me offer to make a side dish that I know is healthy. And I do that myself because I have dietary restrictions. So I'll always make like a chickpea salad or something, because I don't do dairy or animal fats really. So I'll make something that has a lot of protein, like chickpeas and a salad and like some stuff that's like side dish, but that I can actually eat as a meal. And I bring it with me to the party, you know, and I'm like, oh, everybody, I made this giant bowl, but that's like what I eat. So I hope this helped everybody. If it did, there'll be some things over here to click and subscribe, and I will see you guys soon. Bye, Leo.